feel like breakfast is the way to get to know someone really easily, which is very odd. Is this person super busy? Then they probably didn't have breakfast, or maybe they took a lot of their time for breakfast and they had like this grandiose breakfast. And you're like, who has time for that breakfast? People, and welcome to another Dangerous Sanity Speed. My name is Kelsey Impicciche, and today on Dangerous Sanity Speed, there are going to be situations that you don't know a person very well and you don't know what to say to them, but you're in a situation where you feel like you have to say something. Well, guess what? I've got the things that you should say to people. Number one, the weather. Summer is great, right? I love being able to go outside. Or you can complain about how hot it's been. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating all day. And they can say, I've also been sweating all day. You can probably talk for several minutes and bond over the fact that neither of you are enjoying the weather. And it doesn't matter because it's completely pointless in the end. You're just commenting on a thing that none of you can control. You're welcome. Another thing you can talk about or mutually complain about is the day of the week. Doesn't matter what day it is, you can pretty much just look at someone and go, Monday, right? And they immediately know exactly what you're talking about, except for they don't, because maybe you like Mondays. I mean, most people don't like Mondays, but if you did like Mondays, they wouldn't know and they would just project upon it whatever they feel about that day. And they'd be like, yeah, I've been having the worst Monday. And you'll be like, yeah, tell me about that. You could literally do this about any day of the week. Mondays, right? Tuesdays, right? Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, right? You could just say a day that the day is and you're done. You can even get a little bit more exotic and say, doesn't today feel like a Wednesday? And then I keep reminding myself, it's only Tuesday and we have extra days between now and the weekend. And they'll be like, oh, I know. It's great. You can just keep going about days of the week. Another thing people love complaining or like talking about is time passing. It's only been 5 minutes. It feels like it's been 5 hours. How is it already insert month here? Today's gone by so fast, right? They don't have to agree with you. You could be like, no way, my day's gone really slow. And you'll be like, oh, why? You're done, etc., etc., etc. Number 4, anything that's trendy. So if you go on Facebook and see that at least 3 or 4 different people are talking about the same subject, normally that is a pretty good conversation to go to as long as it's not like heavily heated. Example, Pokemon Go. Do you play Pokemon Go? If they say yes, you can talk about Pokemon Go. If they say no, maybe you can pretend you don't play Pokemon Go. That leads me on to my next point, which is just talk about something that they're interested in. You might not know what that thing is, but if they bring something up, you can just be like, I don't know what about that. Can you explain? Maybe say that in a more elegantly put manner than that. One way to get on this track is to, next one, ask them the last TV show or movie they just watched. Have you been to the movies lately? What was the last movie that you watched? Let me know in the comments below the last TV show or movie you ever watched. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up for awkwardness and solutions to the awkwardness. Well, solutions or just like temporary fixes. It's kind of like putting a band-aid on a gaping wound. If you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend. If you didn't, share it with an enemy so they have to go through what you just went through. And I'll see you guys next on Sunday for Pub Date. I'm just really passionate about what people eat for breakfast. It's just a thing I think about.